Hi everyone, welcome. It's Tim, and thank you for joining me this week for our weekly Oracle card reading for Monday, October 19th. I gotta tell you, I had to take last week off. I am so sorry. That's the first week in like 3 years that I took off, but I needed it. It's been crazy. The end of September, I did a crystal festival. I did 44 15-minute readings that weekend. And I had an engagement the following weekend, and then the weekend after that, which was the last weekend, at the Pegasus Psychic Fair, I did close to 40 readings. So I've done like 84, 86 readings in like a 3-week period. And I was just exhausted. I'm still feeling that. So, but I'm not about to take 2 weeks off. I will not do that to you. I wanted to just jump right back on in and just let you know I'm here. I haven't gone anywhere. And thanks for, those that are like, we going to get a reading this week? It's like, I want to, but, next year I'm going to be a little bit better because I've learned my lesson this year. Probably what I'll do is when I do these type of events where I just know that I'm just not going to be able to have the time, because, I got to tell you, if you've not done a weekly YouTube reading video like this, it's a lot of work. It really is, because you got to edit it and all of that stuff. So it takes a while, and I'm so happy to be able to do it though. But there are some weeks where I'm just not able to. So I think I'm doing pretty good, this being my first time in 3 years. So. But I'm back, and this week I wanted to tell you about, I feel like, with all of this sensitive energy that I've been feeling, I thought we would use the Indigo Angel Oracle card deck for this week. If you're not familiar with the Indigo children, these are angelic messengers. So these are our individuals that are, they're youth, they're younger, they're individuals that have been in this environment right now. They're like our teens and our 20s and even early 30s right now. So they're all about changing the world, and they're highly intelligent and very intuitive, and that's what their mission is to bring light into this world. The thing is that these indigo children are highly sensitive. So Archangel Metatron is the archangel that works very closely with the indigo children. So I wanted to use this just because I've been feeling that energy. Okay. So before I get into the cards here, and I'm going to just shuffle and I'm going to pray while I'm talking to you, because actually I can do that. At least I think. But I want to just, again, send white light into these cards. But I was asking, what were some of the messages that we really needed to know for this week? And, I keep hearing, believe in yourself. So whether this be for me, and, every reading I give, even the 86 that I did in these 3-week period, I got to tell you, every reading that I give, there's a message in there for me. So I think every intuitive reader that's on YouTube that does these channels week after week, it's like, I think that's for me also. It really is. But, they've been telling me, believe in yourself. And this is about, this is believing that the best is yet to come. So don't give up, all right? And if this week you're actually feeling a little bit more sensitive than you normally would be, don't be afraid to take a time out. Is also, if you're guided to do that, you need to actually honor that part of removing yourself from any toxic situations and go within. So you might feel like, I kind of feel like the middle part of this week we're going to get into where it's just, I don't know if the energy in the front part of it's going to be kind of rougher, but it's, or just a little bit more toxic, but we may feel like we need to just kind of take a little break this in the middle part of the week. So don't be surprised if you want to be alone, okay? And it's good to do that every once in a while. But I'm also hearing to prioritize too, especially with Archangel Metatron. I'm also hearing that it's about prioritizing and putting what they keep telling me. Yeah, it's about what's most important. So it put what doesn't need to be completed off. So yeah, so they're saying, take a look at what you need to do for this week, not what you're trying to do, but what you need to do. Yes. So this is about there's just gonna be, I feel like, a lot of energy this week that we may just too much piled on our plates. So this is about taking a look at what has to be done, and don't beat yourself up about not getting your whole entire list completed. Okay, so this one wants to come out for Monday and Tuesday. That's why I was shuffling. I was waiting for them to jump out. And sometimes, these cards here are really direct. So a lot of times when I'm working with this card deck here, they'll just fly right out. Other times it's like, okay, we just need to give it a little bit more time. But we've got Monday and Tuesday here. So what do we have for Wednesday and Thursday? What do you want us to know for Wednesday and for Thursday? And I keep being drawn to this one here, so I'm going to pull this one. And then for our weekend, Archangel Metatron. I'm also hearing Archangel Michael is going to be with us this week too. Because there's going to be, I just feel that with this sensitive energy, that we may need a little bit more protection than we normally would. So I'm really feeling his presence here. This one here for the weekend. Okay. So to start us off with, for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the card here says share your wisdom. And, I kept feeling wisdom was coming through here. And this angel here is carrying 2 books. And this is about the knowledge that you have within you, to share that, to not be afraid, to give your ideas, not away, but to share them with another individual who may need help, who may need you to actually reach down and pull them up. Okay, so this gives us an opportunity to take what we already know within us and move forward by helping somebody else. So this is, you may have others that actually may come to you, and they may ask you for their advice. And speaking of that, I'm going to throw this out here because I'm going to ask for you to share your wisdom with me, because I've been doing a lot of research on cameras, because I'm looking at getting away from doing these off of this web camera that I've been doing for the past 3 years. And I want to get a really good video camera to where I can take it outside. But I want crisp, clear audio and visual. So you guys who do these videos, this will be a test to see if you're watching this week. But if you've got a really good camera that you use, I'd love to hear your ideas and suggestions. And even those that don't do the videos, please, I'd love to hear any advice on what you're using. I'm thinking right now between a Canon Rebel or a GoPro Hero, because I'm kind of torn between those two. But if you got advice on either one of those two or something else, I'd love to hear it. Anyway, I get distracted. My bad. Sorry on that. But this is about, again, sharing your wisdom. So definitely, they're saying that there is going to be an individual that may need your help. And I feel like this could be a child. This could be somebody that is naive. I'm hearing youth, somebody younger, or that is just kind of a newbie. So this gives you an opportunity to, for you to actually stand in the position of being the teacher. It's like you've been the student, now you are the teacher. So that's the energy of this card. As we get into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the card is ask for a sign. And this is also, again, this is the believing I'm hearing and the trust. So ask for a sign, ask your angels, ask Archangel Michael, ask Archangel Metatron, and I'll ask that right now for all of us. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, I know that you're going to be working so closely with all of us this week, and I know that there will be probably myself for sure, but a lot of my YouTube subscribers that are watching this right now that may kind of be questioning on what their next step is. Please give us a clear sign for each and every one of us to be able to decipher, dissect, and understand that. And we thank you. We thank you. Amen. As we get into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Archangel Metatron, Love it. So absolutely, I know that this is his deck, but I love it when he comes out in a weekly reading. So you can definitely guarantee that we've got Archangel Metatron working with us, and along with Archangel Michael as well. You know, it isn't that we favor one angel over another. All of our archangels and our spirit guides and our guardian angels are continuously working with us. But I really felt Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron to be prominent for this week. And again, Archangel Metatron is with his I feel like this is the cube that he has here. I just feel like there's just going to be we're going to be given some ideas, which is really going to be about the signs. So notice those signs. So I'm also hearing dream work as well. I know that for me personally, a couple nights ago, I had met my spirit guide, and it was just I haven't seen that spirit guide in quite some time, but it was so wonderful to connect again. And it isn't that they go away; it's just sometimes your guides aren't really there as much as they were at the beginning, in the early stages when you're starting to develop your abilities, but they step away to give us time to grow. Okay, so trust and believe, and that's the believing part, that you may feel at times that, especially when we're overly sensitive and we're going through tough or rough times, that the angels have left you. They never leave you. It's just that you're going through that period so that they want you to walk on your own 2 feet. They're always going to be there to catch you, but that's how we grow, because they can't do it all for you. They can't do it all for me, but they can always support us. So that's kind of what this week's going to be a little bit about. So don't be afraid if you feel like there's overly sensitive this week and not sure if you're kind of alone or by yourself. I'm also hearing meditating as well. So, when you're taking that time to be alone, do some quiet reflective work and go within. And it's in that quiet moment where you're connecting with your angels, your guides, Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. That's where we get our answers. That's where we get our signs. I hope all of you have a magnificent week, and I know I will. I wish that for all of you. Happiness, health, prosperity, and as always, I'll see you next week. Bye.